It came today. Ta-da! Svengoolie, a special edition collectible. The Svengoolie action figure. Officially licensed retro 8-inch action figure from Figures Toy Company, ages 8 and up. You finally hit the big time, Sven. Well, you hit the big time a long time ago, but now you really hit the big time because you got your very own action figure. And this is so awesome. It's done in the in the retro style of the old Mego action figures of the 1970s. So anybody that's got some of those old figures now, you can put Sven in there right alongside of them.
Makes a great voodoo doll.
Yeah, well, that's not what I'm going to use it for, Kerwin. Direct from his MeTV Dungeon Studios, Svengoolie brings you horror movies, lots of laughs, and dozens of rubber chickens. This is so awesome. Figures Toy Company in Tampa, Florida. And figure it was made in China. But it's not for ages 0 to 3. See, there's no little pumpkin head. See, that's the no little pumpkin head sign there. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be, but that means it's not for little pumpkin heads. That is a really weird look for him with the hair down straight like that and it curling all around his neck like that. It's got this little skeleton pin there on the lapel, but not the chicken necklace. He's got a Velcro shirt on. And there's his top hat. But this is really something. He's been dropping hints about it for a little while now, that something was coming up. A special collectible was coming up. I thought maybe from some of the hints that he had dropped that it might have been a bobblehead. I kept thinking it was going to be a bobblehead. And so I was getting ready for the big announcement because I knew as soon as they announced it I was going to snatch it up. But I'm on the MeTV mailing list, so I get their emails, and this was the announcement. This was in the heading on the email, Svengoolie action figure, and I just clicked on it, and lo and behold, they do sell on the website metv.com. They have the store that you can click on, and they sell figures of characters from the various shows that they have. Batman, of course. They brought back, they have the retro style Mego figures, but these are for characters from the TV series. Adam West and Burt Ward and Burgess Meredith and Cesar Romero. They've got pretty much, I think, all the main villains. They've got Egghead and Bookworm and King Tut. You've even got figures of Commissioner Gordon and Alfred, and I think they've got Gilligan's Island figures too. Just characters from the shows that they run. But this is something really special. Actually, I remember back when he was the son of Svengoolie on WFLD Channel 32, he actually did a he actually did a little skit where he had a Svengoolie. It was like a commercial. Now you can have your very own Svengoolie action figure. And it was a little doll he made of himself. And it showed him getting beat up by Fonzie and Kojak and the Incredible Hulk. Those were figures that the Mego company put out. So he was getting roughed up by Fonz and Kojak and the Hulk, and he also used it in another skit, the Mr. Sven show, where he did it was a parody of the Mr. Bill show, and the Fonzie figure was in that one too. It was Sluggo Fonzarelli, and he got put through all sorts of things. Maybe someday that'll pop up. Maybe Rick Klein of Fuzzy Memories will come across it and he'll post it and everybody can see it. But it looks like you might be able to take this. Might be resealable. You take the tag off and you can take it out and do stuff with it and put it back. I don't think I'm going to do that though. But I will definitely take it to have Sven autograph it. Whether he's at C2E2 or Nightmare on Chicago Street or wherever he happens to be at. If I go see him, I'll definitely take this along and have him sign it. So there it is. You can go to Svengoolie.com or MeTV.com. You go to Svengoolie.com and you can click on his blog where he talks about what movie he's going to be showing that night, and we have like a little chat session in the comments. So feel free to join us some evening if you're so inclined. And a special shout out to all my friends there on the Svengoolie blog chat room comment section. But I'm really glad this came today. I'm pleased with it. And you're a Svengoolie fan and you order this, you'll be pleased with it too. Whatever you decide to do with it, if you keep it in the case or pose it somewhere or do whatever you do with it. It's awesome. I forgot to show this. This is what came with the Sven's figure. WrestlingSuperstore.com. I guess this is a part of the figures toy company, and they deal with your number one source for professional wrestling merchandise. There's 24 championship belts for your wrestling figures. They do wrestling figures, obviously, and there's a talking referee and a ring announcer. They don't... I wonder if that's supposed to be their idea, their version of Mean Gene Okerlund, I guess. I don't know. There's a gear and accessories. There's an announcer's table and a ladder and tables and chairs, and there's a wrestling ring you can pose your figures in. Here's some of the officially licensed action figures. Highly articulated, real clothing, detailed head sculpts. Bobby Fish, whoever he is. Kill. I don't know who any of these guys are. Legends. New Jack. That's supposed to be Jim Cornette? I don't know. Blue Meanie. I think I remember him. Rising Stars of Wrestling. Tonga. I haven't watched wrestling in a long time, so I don't know who's on there anymore. Replica wrestling belts. Individually detailed full leather strap fits at the 46-inch waist, so you can be a wrestling champion too. And we got more stuff here on the back. Pendants, dog tags, wristbands, keychains, teddy bears, photos, posters, trading cards, t-shirts, DVDs, Blu-rays, movies, books, party supplies, and more. There's an Ultimate Warrior shirt. Awesome. There's an Edge teddy bear. WWE stuff. WrestleMania. And here's the big one. You can be a wrestling figure too. MyFaceOnAFigure.com. That's another one of their companies. Create a wrestling action figure of yourself. Now you can be part of the action with your very own action figure. It doesn't say how much it is though. But that'd be kind of neat if you had the money, you were so inclined, you can be an action figure. That's neat.